my gosh, I'm live already. Hi. I didn't realize anyway, if anybody does, well, then my caring, like caring, right? First off, opening to my daughter, in case you want to know, we've been separated for, she was 5 years old, and now she's 12, I think. Finally 12. I was thinking she's 12 the whole time, maybe, because it's just meant to be coming soon, hopefully. I'm just trying to remain calm and not have any protective orders against me. Right. Already had 6, making me a criminal and stuff. Just trying to see my daughter. So it's a very important thing. My sister, on the other hand, she stopped by. My sister Becky, which we were like this when we were young, but now we're like nothing, right? She stopped by and she was able to get her way in to stay the night with Acacia because nobody's allowed to see her because they don't want her to be like me. Isn't it crazy? Fucking ridiculous. Whatever. You should just have the fucking other parent involved regardless. Stupid. Anyway, the Epic musical is what she listens to. So I have now found out what state what state of mind she's in or what she could be thinking or whatever. And it worked with me in my whole thing. I was hoping it would. So that's one thing. And Becky, my sister, of course, she's all crying about it. She brings me good news. Oh, it's great. I don't have no problem with it. It's just, I'm just tired. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it all. Because I even find myself not being able to really, focus in on what you need to focus in on. Whatever it is. It's just chaos. Chaos. Like fucking mess. That's what it is. So I have that, and then my school friend Elizabeth, she stopped by. She found me, right? So these are really good things. These things please me, for sure. Hi, Jer. I'm on live right now. And you say hi. I caught you. I know, that's how I am too. I'm like, you can't see me.
I got blah.
Yeah. Tell about some stuff. And then here's a lily dog right here. Oh, where are you going? There's a lily dog. That's your Lilith. Miss Lilith. Hi. She seems to be a puppy, but she's actually an adult. A very manipulating adult. Yeah.
Let's see what we can roll today. 4 and 2. 4 and 5. Darn it.
Ooh, that was close. How are y'all doing anyway? Yeah. Still working on my environment with my friend Jerry's help. He's really awesome. I don't think anybody could find a friend like him. So, I lucked out. Figure out where I was in my house. She's a school friend. And her husband, which they've been together since I parted from them, right? Came by. So that's good, because that's before I went wacko and had husbands and all that, My friends, yeah. Sort of had one husband. But CPS was trying to take my kids in, which I've kept her out of it, because why? Hi, Lily. Hi, what are you doing, Lily? What are you doing, huh? You want to say hi to the world? Say hi. Say hi, world. It's really hot, and it's really hot out here. See my tongue is sticking out? We're cooking out here. Huh, hi, Lily. Yeah. That's a Lily dog. She's a brat. But here's a cute brat, huh? So that's two things that are very exciting for me. Really exciting for me. Hi, Lily. Hi. How you doing? How you doing? You just hot, huh? You just hot? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. She's like a puppy going on adult because she's in heat. And my dog's been barking dogs off of the property. And then they've been banging her sister, I guess, Angel. I don't know, I think we're all confused. Dogs, cats, chickens, roosters, all of us. We need to figure out what in the world we are. So I wanted to come share that and say hi. Very happy news with my daughter because now I need to have that opening to where I know she's still with me because it's she's 5 years old, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 7 years, dude. 7 years since I've seen my daughter. And my sisters get to see her, just limited, but she got to stay the night with her, so she got that extra time. Epic movie, which I can totally. She's going through all the emotions, just like I can't even imagine how it was for her being separated from her whole family. It's fucking ridiculous. I'm telling you. Huh, Lily? You're kind of adopted, I guess, man, huh? Yes, you're right. She's just like, yep. Put her nose on my leg. What? What, huh? What? What's going on? Salam Tuizi? Tuizi? And, so my childhood friend, we certainly didn't have enough time to, talk about what, maybe close to 20 years since I was around her or whatever. You want to trade me places and get a cat, huh? Get a cat. Get a cat, Lily. What's up, dog? What are you doing, dog? You gonna come be mean, huh? You gonna come be mean? Come on. Come on up here. Come on up here, dog. Oh, Lily's gonna try out again. Yeah, just make friends, dog. Make friends with Lily. Here's your mom, no problem. And get your knots out of your ass. Huh? Yeah, we gotta get him out. Go get Lily. Doc, go get Lily. Go play with Lily. She's your size. She's just your size. I don't know why. I don't know why they don't. Well, I do know why they don't like her, but still. Where'd you go, Lily? I don't know where she... You're so cute. Look at the kitties. Look at it. Over here. Come through, Lily. What you guys gonna do? Huh? Anyway, check out that epic movie, full movie. I suppose it's in case you want to know, it's approval. So, in case you want to know. What you gonna do, Doc? Huh? Get her. Get her, Lily. Play with her. Play with her, Doc. It's almost like he wants to, but he's so mean too. I got scratched just 'cause. Hi. Hi. How doing, huh? What are you eating that for then? Are you sick? Are you sick, Lily, huh? So, her mom is away, hopefully getting better. All of us out here kind of need to do something to get better. However, we may. So, what else is going on? I don't know, that's pretty exciting. That's exciting news. It's probably the most exciting news I've ever brought here on YouTube. Just those two things. Based on the past, right? Are we supposed to let go of the past, or are we supposed to keep it? I don't know. Probably let go of what we do. But it's been so hot. You know, but now it's like all the way through. Cool off. And so it didn't feel cool. So we'll have to meet up again, or maybe I'll call her. Because I told her, I'm like, hey, I still have the stamp you gave me. Because she gave me a stamp with the love and here, right? Here's the song of Matchbox 20. Here's the song of Matchbox 20. What was it called? Look how far we've gone. Yeah, Matchbox 20. I was glad I'm outside because, you know, it's just so fucking hot. Unbelievable. Oh, and there's another thing to share. This black chicken has babies, right? I gotta show you. Because it's just too funny. I think they're right here. Well, hello. She got something in her mouth. Oh, I thought they were right here. Hi. Where's the babies? Oh, I guess they left. Anyway, there's a black chicken that had babies. No, I can go. And one of them is Carrot Top. Like a redhead. You know? I thought that was silly. Let's see. We got two sets of chickens, like babies, because they didn't get rid of the cock, like I said. And yeah, I'm right there. But I'll probably run out of. Where's the babies? There's my cock. Oh, there it is. There the babies. I'm just trying to get it. I'm just trying to get it. Yeah, right there. I don't know if you can see it though. Hi. Oh, you can't see it. Maybe. There's one with a red head. Red head. That's so cute. You got a red head top. Yeah, see that guy right there? Yep. Funny. Hi, Lily. I've been trying to talk my rooster into coming to me, but he won't. I don't blame him either. It's a fuck you. You put a wig on me or something? Or take me for a walk on a leash? No, thank you. Oh, don't worry, don't worry. She's all worried. Yeah, you're all worried. Gotta be so worried. Yeah. Stressed out. Stressed out. What? See what I mean? Like, everything's raunchy anymore. I barely know what to do anymore with myself. It's crazy. So, I don't know. You need to sit here with me and just be live. If you want. Who has time for that, right? write something. Oh, I should go get my book and read the daily thing, huh? That's what I'll do. I'll do that because I can, and I should. Um, Yay on my daughter's news and stuff like that. And yay on my very old friend that knew me before all the traumatic freaking husband stuff. And I did have my kids. I did have my first husband. But that's when it all really started. After that, it was like, yeah, way a long time ago. Let me go get my book real quick. Just to make this live worthwhile, right? Okay. Where are we at? August, what? 21st? Right. Hello, Amen and Doria. I don't know what you say, but hello. Welcome to my channel. I'm Tammy Lynn. Okay. Sorry about the noise in there. August 21st. Is that a B? Yes. Give it a B. Did you know I was a bee killer? No. If you can't tell, I'm like desperately just tired. I haven't been able to sleep very well. And yeah, had to get up, get my son all up and ready for school for the whole week, and then just other stuff, you know. Anyway, August 21st. Character cannot be developed in ease and quiet. Only through experience of trial and suffering can the soul be strengthened. Vision cleared, ambition inspired, and success achieved. Helen Keller, I guess, wrote that. Self-esteem is totally relative to integrity. When integrity is defended, self-esteem is enhanced. When integrity is compromised, character suffers, and self-esteem is the first casualty. The dictionary tells us that integrity is unimpaired wholeness or incorruptibility. What corrupts character? In a nutshell, it is always dishonesty. Dishonesty corrupts your, yeah, your character. Don't lose character, ever. So, in a nutshell, it is always dishonesty in one form or another. That makes the solution obvious, doesn't it? To be honest. All we have to do is to get honest with ourselves. The problem is that getting honest can be traumatic. Many of the thinking and behavior patterns that erode character are the self-same patterns that have made us feel safe. They are the thoughts and deeds we thought we needed to survive. Perhaps all our lives have used these dishonesties to get approval, acceptance, and what we imagined was our best shot at intimacy. Many people are now struggling with self-esteem because they habitually agree when they want to object, smile when they want to cry, work when they want and need to play. These are dishonest behaviors, no matter what benefits they may have provided. We have we have to confront them now as the liabilities they have become. Self-honesty is displayed in actions, not words. Okay. I'm just gonna read more. Okay. No soul passing into primary reality goes unattended. If you leave so suddenly that you may not realize your actual condition, you would need to see some being who looks human. If you just saw spirit at the moment, you would not be comfortable. There are those of us who have volunteered, enlisted, as it were, to provide the soul when it is released from the body with a focal point, to assist in orientation to the new state of being. Once the soul is oriented, the guides will appear. What what is seen depends on the belief system. It may be a lighted Buddha, a lighted Christ, or another holy figure, but it will be light. The soul will then be led to where it needs to go, and where, at the deepest level of being, it wants to go. Hi, Alice. Alice, is that Alice? Yeah. How are you? I'm good actually. I brought good news today, so better than most on YouTube here. I've been a very sad person. I'm just tired right now. I've had very good things happen. I had thought I was a conscious being. How come then I was so terrified when I thought I might die? Because, my dear friend, you are also human, and because the portion of you that must die when you do does not want to. It is the portion that says, I am a personality, I am a human being in this physical world. The self that I have struggled so hard to defend deserves eternity. I do not wish to take the step into the unknown because unknown things frighten me. That's all right. That does not mean that the greater portion of you is not enlightened. It is. But do not force enlightenment on the part of you that cannot contain it. Allow the part to remain human and comfort it. Your higher wisdom is ready at any time to take the whoa, to take the terror into its arms and to lull it, to cradle it, to caress it into the blissful state of death. What a cruel statement. I thought I was enlightened, and here I am afraid. Can you not see that in your world of duality, this is quite appropriate? Will we ever be able to increase the lifespan of the body, perhaps to where death could be overcome? What in the world would you want to do that for? I honestly cannot think of anything more unpleasant than to remain forever locked in your schoolroom. The only purpose for that might be to allay fear. The purpose of life is to grow through fear and show its flimsy nature. I'm going to have a truck pulling up here. Life will extend by its own volition. If your soul has not finished what it... Huh? Well, Tim's here already. I think. Life will extend by its own volition. If your soul has not finished what it has come to do, you are here to visit, not to remain. It is a gift from God. So what does it actually feel like while we're dying? Dying is akin to having been in a rather stuffy room where too many people are talking and smoking, and suddenly you see a door that allows you to exit into fresh air. and sunlight. Truly, it is much like that. Matter becomes less dense, consciousness becomes less restricted, colors become more vibrant, sounds become more pleasant. All the senses finally released from the heavy cloak of the physical body take flight with song. When one claims back energies, those that have inhabited the physical body, one does very much what God does. One says to the cells, you no longer need to exist in the molecular structure of my spleen. So come and dwell with me in my larger self. Such time as for the good of all, we must again inhabit a human form. But we experience immediately after death. There are as many individual ways to leave a body as there are to live in one.
You know which way Tim went? That goes next door. The dog food. I'll take it over there.
Where does it go?
Over to Heather.
Heather's.
You put it on her doorstep.
Tim's over in the back, I think, Jason.
Okay.
There are as many individual ways to leave a body as there are to live in one. Why would it be supposed that one's creative ability ceases at the moment consciousness leaves the physical? When there is a reaching and yearning for the light, for love, and for the touch of a beloved hand, then this is what is experienced when there is a belief that all will be lost. Then, unfortunately, this must be experienced too, for a brief period of time. One is not allowed to remain overlong in one's own creation. Having left the body is quite enough. Hi, Granddad. How you doing? The instant the self releases from the human body, there is light, there is peace, there is freedom, and there is home. If I could show you in tangible form the circle that is your world's consciousness, and that you see the light that surrounds the world, you would never again question the comfort and caring that is experienced the moment you leave the circle of human limitation. You are allowed to rest, to sit quietly, and bask in the awareness of the continuing and eternal self. Those who are ready will instantaneously meet with their teachers and old friends whom they love to celebrate a most joyous reunion, just like I just had, right? Yeah, so joyful. I like joy. I try to like joy. And grace. Anyway. Quite like, okay, joyous reunion. Yes, quite like human beings. Do not forget that you have formed around you something that is not alien to your consciousness. For consciousness must create itself. As you find yourself in your own beingness, you will also recognize yourself without your physical body. There may also be a time for healing, and many do indeed fall into a profound sleep. They awaken gently when they can sense the safety and love that surrounds them. Others rush joyously into the new existence. Most beings, I am pleased to say, find the transition instantaneously pleasurable. After physical death, for most of you, there follows a period in which the fears and confusions and resistances of human life need to be understood from the point of view of eternity. Having successfully entered into the fresh air again, if you will, to the primary reality, where you belong through eternity, you will eventually find yourselves becoming curious, beginning to stretch as after a long vacation. Suddenly, you know full well it is time to stand up and begin to move begin to move. Often, indeed, in most cases, there is a renewal of interest in human life, for you have left behind unfinished business. So it is back to the womb. I believe that's what we're in, the womb. We haven't yet been born yet. I just have a hard time thinking of all of us in a womb just talking to each other, right? Be a lot of babies in a womb. But so it is back to the womb, but only after deep consideration. What would it be like at the moment of death if we are ready to turn fully into the light? The moment does not come as a surprise. One is aware, while still human, of that moment of turning. It is the willingness to touch with love all things of the human earth, and yet loving them enough to release them, knowing that on the releasing there is no loss. There is only an altering of consciousness into a deeper oneness. The light is sensed and known before it is perceived at the point of turning, of surrender, with the deepest trust and with the sharpest pinpoint awareness. One leaves the physical and turns directly into the light. One has already turned halfway around before the body is left. And at that moment, are the one and the total uniqueness simultaneously present? Answer, yes, and forever after that. If in a lifetime you find within your heart the wisdom to forgive yourself for your human imperfections, there is a great possibility that your death will be instantaneous and extremely comfortable. One can live peacefully in sleep if all things are balanced and in accordance with the soul's desires. Mind you, I did not say if one is totally evolved, for each life has a capacity, capacity to hold. Hi, Bonnie. It's like a Bonnie. Hello, welcome to my channel. So, for each life has a capacity, and when that capacity is reached, then one can live in peace. Though others say they died most beautifully and peacefully in their sleep, but they were not evolved. They didn't do this, and they didn't do that. You have no way of knowing what the soul's task was in this life. If the task has been completed, the life will end thusly. Now, many die through long and extreme illnesses, and this does not mean that they have not accomplished their soul's determination. It only means that they are doing so as they leave. To be vibrantly alive to your moment of death is to grow to the fullest possible extent in a lifetime. The soul chooses whatever is most worthy of its process at that time. It may be to help others grow, or to linger in the body, so that its own consciousness can continue to evolve. Perhaps the soul will decide to leave most hastily, so as to grow from the other side of physical life, by reevaluating the needless fears that had haunted it up to the time of the sudden death. Death is nothing to be apprehensive about. It is just part of a process that you have been involved for centuries. You are not at the edge of an abyss. You are merely taking another step in your eternal existence. Souls need ways to get out of bodies when ready, my dears. Why do you tremble so? Death is a swinging door. Oh, there's a little whitey chickies with little black, and they're so cute. Oh, here's the other mama. Oh, there's that rooster too. Hi, Mr. Rooster. What's up? You want to come to me yet? Probably not. Hi. Hello. Maybe I'll just show you that redhead. Oh, there he is right there. Can't see him now. He's in the shade. Hi. Hello. There he is right there. Hopefully, so we have those ones, and then we have this mom over here with babies. White and black. Or, I don't know what they're... These ones are black with a red head. That's so funny. I think that's so funny. Right there, see him? So cute. They seem to be surviving. Yeah, Mom's like, well, where's the food? I don't have no food, sorry. Not right now. No. Cuteness. Hi, other mom. There's the other mom. She's got some her color babies. Can we see him? Bring him out. There we go. Hi, babies. That looks like my hen. The actual mama, I guess. Anyway, I had crazy chicken, but then she had the 3, and then from there, that's how she wrote. Anyway, kind of have a headache. Getting a headache. So, I guess that's it for this live. Not much liveness, is there? Oh well. It is what it is. You guys have a blessed, wonderful rest of August. Pray for me, always. Pray for me to do whatever I need to do to get out of this sinking hole. Get back to my spirituality and my godliness, I guess. Because I am meant to be that. And I'll certainly keep y'all in my prayers and hope for the best. Alright? Jesus loves you. I love you. We all love you. Have a good one. Be the best and blessed. Yes, us.